Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I'll tell you, one of the things I told you, I don't really keep up with the news when I'm in Guatemala. The U.S. news. Yeah, we got internet, like everybody else, but I left the United States. And the reason I left it is because of all the crap that goes on here. So I don't want to go off to another country and listen to all this stuff, because it's really, really strange. It's nothing that I grew up with in the way of the American way, the American dream. The Americans have been stood out, all my life. Americans have stood out for good, honor. I mean, they are really good, generous, moral people. And to see all this stuff going on, it just upsets me so much. And there's nothing I can do about it. But I don't have to put up with it. See, that's one of the things about being free. I can get the hell out of here. I don't have to put up with this crap. But like I say, I'm here now. And it's funny, you notice I don't really talk that much about Obama. And that's because, I don't really talk a lot about delusional people. And the reason is I don't have any problem with people being odd. Everybody's odd in a little bit in somewhat ways, but when your oddness goes towards others, like celebrities. If they want to be odd, they want to do their weird stuff. Let them do their weird stuff. I let anybody do whatever kind of weird stuff they want to do. But when you are showing others this is the way it's supposed to be, then that's not good. And that's what I call delusional. I mean, these people will say, like talking about celebrities. Celebrities will say, well, I didn't ask for people to look up to me. Well, that's bullshit, because you are in an industry where that's how you make a living, is getting people to follow you. Okay, and they follow you, they start believing in what you do, and then what you do, that's okay, so then they can do it. And it's the same thing with politicians. They're supposed to be the smartest ones among us. I mean, after all, this is a republic. Oh, you thought it was a democratic type, but it's not. It's a republic. And so we have people to represent us, and we expect these people to represent us to really be better than we are, because we try to improve ourselves, and we expect people to govern us to be better than what we are. I hope that's what you expect. Are you expecting to be led by delusional weirdos? Well, that's what you got. And that's why you don't hear me talk about this stuff. I mean, it is so, they are so weird. And in their minds, they really think they're doing something right. And that's okay. But when you push your right crap off on me and others, when we don't have no choice but to go along with this stuff, or you are going to kill us, then I find that wrong. And matter of fact, that's called tyranny when it's done with government. And like I say, your job, when you see your job, when they're doing immoral and bad things, you can leave your job. You can go get another job. But like I say, when your government is so screwed up, then that puts a whole nother light on this subject. Now, it's funny, just to let you know, I'm going to give you one example about how stupid crazy our government is. And the thing is, first, our leadership, Hussein Obama, okay, if there's any doubt on, a lot of people say you go from the bottom up, and then some people say you go from the top down. Well, there's a good example of it goes from the top down. And the thing is, if you're working, let's do it financial first. If you're working for a successful company and the owners make money, they're doing good, then more than likely it's going to come down. The employees will start doing better. They will start improving their lifestyles and stuff like that. Okay, and if it's bad, the business is going bad, well, more than likely everybody's going to go bad, and everybody's going to lose their jobs, or it's going to get bad. Okay, that's financial. So it doesn't go by you have rich employees and then that's going to make the business thrive. It doesn't work that way. Okay, it's the same thing with government. We have a corrupt, screwed up government or leadership in our government, then it all starts coming downwards. And that's why you see the president is screwed up. President Hussein Obama is all screwed up. His mental factors aren't right at all. I mean, if there was somebody, now if nobody can get away with something like that, and even Obama, I don't believe, got away with it. That's what I'm saying. That's where the idea of corrupt elections come from. You know, how somebody like Obama got, in office in the first place. I mean, he's got no kind of track record at all. As far as I know, he hasn't worked. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything for anybody else. His whole life has been based on him. Like I say, as an organizer and stuff like this, I mean, that's it. He's never really done anything. Now he gets up there, and this really what got me, is he's talking about an immigration. And as far as I'm concerned, immigration laws there's no problem with immigration laws. I mean, we got them. If there was a problem with immigration laws, they would rewrite the laws. Since they haven't, I would say it's doing all right. I think the problem is enforcement of the laws, but that's the problem we have, is enforcement. That's why we have so much corruption, is there is no enforcement in our laws. But he's talking about, he says, well, we got people here that have lived here, they eat here, they work here, they go to school here, everything except for they don't have papers. I mean, in other words, everything except for they're illegals. Okay, I mentioned that I had family members that were illegal, and we took care of our family members. We didn't let the state take care of them. We took care of them. And now what's happened, are we the family? Okay, now it's we the people have to take care of illegals. Now, it's odd, just to let you know how delusional, how stupid something that is. I live in Guatemala. Now, I sleep there, I eat there, I've gone to school there. Matter of fact, I even own businesses there. I provide jobs. I dump a lot of money in Guatemala. But you realize, if I stay past my visa time, I'm considered illegal, and I would lose everything. That's their laws. So in other words, as far as I know, every country has laws on how their immigration, how people can come into their countries. And why the United States would not be the same, have laws? Well, the reason is it's New World Order. Like this is what I was talking about before. United States is a puppet government for the New World Order. That's why the United States does all the fighting, going to war and stuff like that. They're doing it for the New World Order, not for the American people. You see, the American people don't benefit out of all these wars. It's the New World Order. And that's what's going to be kind of funny. I don't know what's going to happen with President Trump. We're going to find out if he's a New World Order kind of guy or not. And but I say, the thing is, there's people in government that they should know this is right or wrong, but they don't care. That's where the corruption comes from. And they just continue doing what their leadership tells them to do, whether it's wrong or not, they still do it. That's what makes it sickening. And that is why I left the United States. And I say, I even go to a place where it's under martial law. I mean, it's all screwed up, everything is bad. But everybody admits it, everybody knows it, and there's ways of working around all this stuff. But why? Because it's a screwed up third world country. Kind of like what's going on in the United States. We need to wake up. And we need to support President Trump so he can do what he has to do. And one of the first things, he needs to get the house cleaned up. He needs to show people that corruption and treasonous activities will not be accepted. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.